Sitaram. In this session, we are going to see about Sita's friends. In this session, we will be covering who Sita's friends are, their friendship with Sita, and how they moved with Sita, and also how Sita moved with them, how Sita expressed her pains and joys with them. In this session, we'll be seeing three of Sita's friends. And another character that is not mentioned as Sita's friend and more motherly to Sita than just a friend. First, we'll be seeing Rama. Rama is Sita's best friend. Any husband is the friend of his wife. This is how Yajurveda says. Sakha Saptapada Bhava is the mantra that comes in the marriage. This mantra comes in Yajurveda Ekagni Ganda. Also in Rigveda, there is a quotation saying that Swayamsa Mitram Vanute. This bride chooses her own groom. This mantra talks about the Swayamvara of a woman. And here we have to note that instead of telling Swayamsa Bhartaram Tanute or Swayamsa Patim Vanute, it says that Swayamsa Mitram Vanute. This bride chooses her own friend. Thus, Rigveda says, Rama and Sita are friends as couples. Our friends, they express their own joys and miseries. They feel others' joys as their joys and her misery as his misery or his misery as her misery. So, the first point we'll be covering is Tatsukha Sukhitvam of Sita and Rama. Tatsukha Sukhitvam of Sita is revealed in Ayodhya Kanda. In Ayodhya Kanda, she says to Rama, Bhaktam Pativratam Deenam Mam Samam Sukha Dukkhayoho Netumarhasika Kutstha Samana Sukha Dukkhini. O Rama, if you are going to the forest, I am also going to come to the forest. Why? Samana Sukha Dukkhini. Not only your joys are my joys, also your sufferings are my sufferings. If you are going to go to the forest, I will also come behind you. The same way, Rama's Tatsukha Sukhitva in Ayodhya Kanda, 94th Sarga. Dirghakalo shitaha tasmin girau girivana priyaha vaidehya priyamakangshan swamcha chittam vilobhayan swamcha Chittam Vilobhayan. Here, the word Vaidehya Priyam Akankshan is to be noted. Rama is the lover of forest nature, but still, he wishes that Sita also enjoys the nature. Only then he enjoys. After all, she has come behind, leaving all the pleasures in Ayodhya, in the kingdom. The same way, the Dukkha Dukkitvam of Rama is also revealed in Kishkinda Kanda and Aranya Kanda. Kim karishyati sushroni satu nirbhartsita paraihi, says Rama in Kishkinda Kanda. What will she do? I also have you near me, he says to Lakshmana. I also have you near me. But what will Sita do? She, after all, has Rakshasis or other people who are scolding Sita to be a chastity's embodiment. This is how she is right now, says Rama to Lakshmana. Here, in that misery also, he is not saying that I am suffering because of Sita's exile. He is also saying that, but predominantly he says that Sita is suffering because of my misery. Therefore, I am also suffering. They have commonalities in force, friends, and dharma. They have common interest and passion in dharma. Who are Rama's friends and foes? Yes, Rama's friends and foes are not only Guha and Sugriva. Those who are interested in dharma, those who follow dharma, those who are passionate about dharma are Rama's friends. And those who are completely the opposite, who are following adharma, are Rama's foes. Thus, Sugriva or Guha is Rama's friends. Sugriva is not Bali. So, Sugriva is Rama's friend, and Bali is Rama's foe, and Ravana is Rama's foe. The same way, Rama's friends, foes, and dharma. These are the commonalities between Rama and Sita. Sita also doesn't have a particular friend or a foe. Her friends or her foes are also the same as Rama's. Those who follow dharma, those who are interested in dharma, those who are passionate about dharma, they are Sita's friends and the others are Sita's foes. Rama, as the prince of Ayodhya, must have had many friends in Ayodhya. But not all of them are mentioned in Ramayana. As samples, Valmiki gives Guha and Sugriva. The same way, Sita, as a princess, as a queen of Ayodhya, must have had many friends in Ayodhya. But as the samples, Valmiki gives Sarama and Trijata as samples. Next, we are seeing the second Sita's friend, nature. In Ayodhya Kanda, Rama says to Sita, Sakhi vacha vigahasva Site mandakinim nadim kamalanyavamajjanti pushkarani cha bhamini. Site, O Sita, look at this Mandakini. This river flows. Feel that this Mandakini is your friend. Sita's friend is also nature. She has a nature-loving attitude. This Rama describes in Kishkinda Kanda. Shutvaitasya pura shabdam ashramastha mama priya mama hoya pramudita paramam pratyanandata. Can you hear this birds singing? He talks to Lakshmana. Before, in Panchavati or Chitrakutam, hearing this bird, Sita also used to hum its singing. She used to repeat how it sings. This is how Sita used to be. I don't know how she is right now. Sarasaravasannadehi Sarasaravana Yashrame Ramate Bala Satyame Ramate Katham Yapura Kalahamsana Swarena Kalabhashini Buddhyate Charu Sarvangi Satyame Buddhyate Katham Pushpitan Shasanan Drishtva Kanchanani Vanirmalan Katham Saramate Bala Pashyanti Mam Apashyati. Can you hear these Sarasas and Chakravaka birds? They are singing so melodiously. Before, in Chitrakuta and Panchavati, Sita used to listen to these birds singing and she used to repeat after them. She used to call me and repeat after them and show them to me. This is how Sita used to enjoy the nature. This nature is the friend of Sita. Sita's friend, Sarama, This is the third and final friend we are seeing. Sarama is a lovable friend of Sita, described only once throughout the whole epic. She comes as a counselor of Sita in Yuddhaganda, 33 and 34th chapters. She is also plain spoken. She frankly speaks everything to Sita. Sarama is Sita's friend, and she is described to be the most lovable friend of Sita. Priyam Pranayinim Sakhim. But she is described only once throughout the whole epic. Sitam tu mohitam drishtva saramanama rakshasi asasadat vaidehim priyam pranayinim sakhim mohitam rakshasendrena sitam paramadukhitam ashvasayamasa tada saramam mrudubhashini. Ravana, just before Sarga, in Yuddhaganda, is highly tensed because he sees Rama's army. He's highly tensed. He doesn't know what to do. He knows that he cannot win over Rama's army. So he's highly tensed. He calls a Rakshasa called Vidyutjihva. He's a great Mayavi, expert in Maya. He does many magics. He orders this Vidyutjihva to make a Maya head and Maya bow of Rama. He brings that and places it before Sita. This is how Ravana was a sadist. After all, Sita sees this, the innocent Sita. She starts lamenting on seeing this. But Ravana, also highly tensed, he has to make more war preparations in his house, in his palace. So, poor guy went away. He was not here. As soon as he went away, this Ravana's head and Ravana's bow vanished. Sita is also innocent. She doesn't know what to do, but still she starts lamenting. She believes that this was really Rama's head. At that time, Sarama comes. Sarama is a very lovable friend of Sita. She comes there and she starts counseling Sita. Sa hi tatra kritamitram Sitaya rakshyamanaya rakshanti ravanadishta sanukrosha drudavrata. Here, Ravanadishta is one word to be noted. She is a servant of Ravana, but here she counsels Sita, consoles Sita. And by this sloka, you also can understand that Sarama has not become friends with Sita on the day of counseling. She has been the lovable friend of Sita for the past 10 months or so on. She starts counseling Sita. Samashvasihi vaidehi ma bhutte manaso vyatha ukta yadravane tvam prayuktam sasvayam tvaya Sakhi snehena tadbhiru maya sarvam pratishtutam Leenaya gagane shunye bhayam mutsujya ravanat Tava hetor vishalakshi nahi me jeevitam priyam. O Vaidehi, O Sita, may you not get tensed. This is definitely not Rama. I have been hearing to your conversation, yours and Ravana's conversation. I was invisible in the barren sky. I was hearing to your conversation. I shattered the fright I had towards Ravana. Now, if he catches me that I am listening to this conversation, I'll be severely punished. But for your sake, for me, my life is also not lovable. This is how Sarama starts her counseling. Sambrantascha nishkrantaha yatkrite rakshasadipaha tachame viditam sarvam abhinishkramya maithili. Not only your conversation, I also went with Ravana and I also know what Ravana is doing that side. So may you not get tensed. Rama is definitely living. न शक्यं सौप्तिकं कर्तुं रामस्य विदितात्मनः वधश्च पुरुषव्याघ्रे तस्मिन् नैवोपपद्यते. You cannot easily cheat Rama. And the two, you cannot kill Rama and Rama's big army while they sleep. First of all, they won't sleep all together. Definitely, there will be someone who to protect. But yeah, even if they sleep all together, it's not so easy to cheat them and go and kill everyone. नत्वेव वानरा हन्तुं शक्या पादपयोधिनः सुरा देवर्षेभेनेव रामेण हि सुरक्षिताः. The same way, Vanaras cannot be killed. The Vanaras who use trees as their weapons, they cannot be killed. They are protected by Rama as the Devas are protected by Indra. Dirghavritta bhuja Shriman Mahoraskah Pratapavan Dhanvi Samhananopetaha Dharmatma Bhuvishtutaha. Rama has round arms. He has mighty chest. He has a bow. He is a mighty warrior. He is Dharmatma. He has a great yashas. He has a great fame. Vikranto rakshita nityam atmanasya parasya cha Lakshmanena saha bratra kulino naya shastravit. He will definitely destroy Ravana and his army. With Lakshmana, this Rama is expert and he knows political science. Hanta parabaloghanam achintya balapaurushah nahato raghava shriman site shatrudibarhanaha. The Rama who destroys his or enemy's force, enemy's army is definitely not killed by Ravana. So may you not get tensed. Ayukta buddhi nikrityena sarvabhuta virodhina yam prayukta raudrena maya vidavara maya vidatvai. May you not get tensed. This is a maya which has been created by Ravana. Shokasevikataha sarvaha kalyanam tvam upasthitam dhruvam tvam bhajate lakshmihi priyam preetikaram shunu. Your misery has gone away. Auspicious is adorning you. Listen to my auspicious words. May you not get tensed. Shristvam bhajati shokagni rakshasam bhayam agatam. The fright of the Rakshasas has come. And auspicious is going to adorn you. How? Agatasya hiramasya kshipram mankagata sati aham drakshyami siddhartha tvam shatru vinipatite. I am going to see you fulfilled, being in Rama's lap and shedding ashrunyanandajanitvam varteshyasi shobhane samagamya parishvajya tasyo rasimaho rasaha. You are going to shed blissful tears going and hugging him. I am going to see this. Achiran mokshate site devite jaghanam gatam drutametam bahun masan venim ramo mahabalaha. Rama is going to loosen the single-plaited hair that you have been wearing for past many months. Tasya drishtva mukham devi purnachandram ivoditam mokshase shokajam vari nirmokam iva pannagi. O Sita, you are going to shed blissful tears, and you are going to shed not blissful tears, the tears which are going to destroy your misery. As the serpent, the snake, sheds its skin. Ravanam samare hatva nachiradeva maithili tvaya samagrah priyaya sukharho lapsyate sukham. After killing Ravana, Rama, the one who deserves joy, is going to enjoy the joy. Samagata tvam viryena modishyasi mahatmana suvarshena samayukta yatha sasyena medini. After going to him, You're going to be blissful. You're going to be happy, as an agricultural field becomes happy seeing the rain. This is how Sarama counsels Sita while Sita was lamenting. Next, we are seeing this is the friendship of Sita and Sarama. Next, we are going to see how she moved with Sita. Sita is the lovable friend of Sarama. Sitam tu mohitam drishtva Saramanam rakshasi asasadat vaidehim priyam pranainim sakhim. We saw this before. Sita is the lovable friend of Sarama. Therefore, she even risks her life, ready to take any risk. Tavahetoho vishalakshi nahime jivitam priyam. She says to Sita, for your sake, even my life is not lovable to me. She and Sita have common foes and friends. Ramaha Kamalapatrakshaha Daityanamiva Vasavaha Vinirjitya Jitakrodaha Tvam Achintya Parakramaha Ravanam Samare Hatva Vartatva Adhikamishyati. Sarama talks to Sita, says to Sita, oh Sita, Rama is definitely going to win this war, and Ravana is definitely going to get defeated in this war. So may you not get tensed. This is how she says. Here, she eagerly wishes Rama to win the war and eagerly wishes Ravana to get defeated, Ravana to lose this war. And there is also a Tatsuka Sukitvam between Sita and Sarama. She also says to Sita, Agatasya hiramasya kshipram mankagata sati aham drakshyami siddhartha tvam shatrau vinipatite. The word siddhartha is to be noted here in this context. I, being fulfilled, will see you in Rama's lap. This is how she says. Thus, Sarama enjoys Sita's joys and also suffers Sita's sufferings. Tad dukkha dukkitvam. Next, we are seeing the friendship between Sita and Sarama. As friends, one of them will glorify themselves to other. If there are two friends, namely Shubhankriya and Pushpa, Pushpa will probably glorify herself to Shubhankriya. This is how Sarama glorifies herself to Sita. She says, Utsaheyam aham gatva tudvakyam asite kshane nivedya kushalam rame pratichanna nivartitum nahi te kramamanayaha galambe vihayasi samartho gatim manvetum pavano garudopiva. You tell me what to do. Please stop lamenting. You tell me what to do. For your sake, probably I'll go to Rama and tell your message and come back. Here she glorifies. Even Garuda and wind, Garuda and Vayu cannot match me in my speed. So you don't worry. You tell me what to do, I'll go and come. She glorifies herself to Sita. Sita's response to Sarama. Again, Sita's lovable friend Sarama, Priyam Pranainim Sakhim. Again, we'll take the same example of Pushpa and Shubhankriya. If she glorifies to Shubhankriya, how will Shubhankriya respond? Probably, she will also be like, I know your glories. Stop telling your glories, stop glorifying yourself. Let's start working. This is how Sita also responds. Tam tu Sita punas praptam saramam valgubashinim parishajya cha susnigdam dadau cha swayam asanam. Sita stands up on seeing Sarama. She hugs her, gives her an asana to sit. Sita says to Sarama, Samartha gaganam gantum apitvatvam rasalayam avagachamya kartavyam te madantare. Probably you can even go to the Akasha. Okay, you might go, but understand what should be done right now. What should be done right now. So you go and talk to, you go and see what is happening in Ravana's court, says Sita. This is Sita's friends. And one among, not my topic, Trijata. She is with Sita. She consoles Sita in two places, not only one place like Sarama. In two places, she consoles Sita. She stops Rakshasis from affecting Sita. Probably, Trijata had a Sakyabhava with Sita. Also, that is a Dasyabhava mixed Sakyabhava. But Trijata is more of a motherly nature to Sita. She was more motherly than just a friend. This is the character I talked about at the first. In Sundaraganda 27th Sarga, Trijata's dream is described. She stops Rakshasis from scolding Sita. She also consoles Sita indirectly. She doesn't go to Sita and console her. Another place in Yuddhaganda, she directly goes and consoles her. In 47th Sarga in Yuddhaganda, while Rama has fallen in Nagapasha. Here she says many things. She says, please stop lamenting. We'll go back. This is how she consoles. But still, she has a motherly nature, and Sita also sees her as a mother than just a friend. How Sita sees her as a mother? How can you say that Sita feels that Trijata is mother? I can say this because that Sita who has been responding to Sarama, what did she say? Samartat gaganam gantum apivatvam rasalayam. You can also go to the sky, but understand what to be done. Stop glorifying yourself. That Sita, the same Sita who was talking to Rama, that Sita doesn't reply to Trijata at all. She only listens to Trijata. As a summary, we saw three of Sita's friends, Rama, nature, and Sarama. Jai Sitaram.
Priyam Pranayinim Sakhim. What's the meaning of Pranayini?
Pranayini means the one, it's the same thing. Like, this is one example. She glorifies herself, and Sita also is like, stop glorifying yourself like this. They are both outspoken and frank towards each other.
See, Pranaya also means love. Priya also means love. Why should Priyam Pranayinim Sakhim? Loving friends are lovely, yeah? Loving friend, lovable friend. Priya itself is enough. Pranaya comes there. Of course, you have explained. It can be right. The way in which we interpret only. Twice it has come. Priya Pranayini. Valmiki is not satisfied with the word Priya. He used another word Pranayini. Frank friends. Okay. Transparent friends. And it's very great in the epic, the friends of Mithila, Sita's friends in Mithila, Sita's friends in Ayodhya, their names are not recorded, but Sita's friends in Lanka are recorded. It shows that uh, friendship in adversity is very important in Valmiki's focus.
The same way, Trijata is the only friend who has been described as Rama's friend in Ayodhya. Other
Trijata,
friends are out
yes.
of Ayodhya.
Yes, that's true. And here also, this Trijata can be added. She is also a friend. She is a motherly friend, yes. She is a motherly. Since she is motherly, you did not add here, but you could have added.
Yeah, you mentioned nature as Sita's friend. Friend that includes flowers, streams, mountains, and also birds, animals, everything. and her love for animal got her into trouble because she wanted the Maya Mriga badly. So, how do you interpret that? So, some intense involvement or affection for some friends that can get you into trouble.
So this can be interpreted as, first of all, she doesn't know that this animal is not actually an animal. Secondly, even if she knew that this was not an animal, she wouldn't have asked for it. I will take Ravana's words here. For a woman, Chapala is very important. This Ravana says. I gave the meaning differently. He says differently. But yeah, um, here, because of her Chapala, she asks, the one who hasn't been asking anything for 14 years. She's asking after a lot of time. And this, the nature, her friend did not get her into trouble. This is not her friend. She thinks that that is her friend. Ravana's Chapala is the one like something like in Bhagavad Gita. Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsaha Sangaseshu Upajayate. That kind of Chapala. Sita's Chapala is like, I need that. If you can get it. If you cannot get it, that's fine. And I need not trouble you. Lakshmana stops saying that it is not an animal, it is something else. And at that time, Sita says that it is an animal. That's how she believes. It is an animal. If you can get it, please get it. She doesn't say that to Rama. If Rama had said, I won't get it, probably she wouldn't have troubled Rama.
Even what I am going to ask now is not even think before by me. Just this thought is coming. Why can't we see the Atiti which Sita had in Ashokavana can be a friend of her?
So I didn't include both Lakshmana and Hanuman. At first, I wanted to include Lakshmana, but I thought I would cover that up with commonalities in Rama's friends and foes.
Jatayu was asking, right? She had affection towards the animals, so it all turned out to be bad and adversary thing for her. So why to have affection on animals? I like to go by flight, but sometimes accidents do happen. So should I avoid flight? Should I be headed towards flight? Everything sometimes has adverse, things. But one thing is, Champakaji brought, I felt it's so good. People immediately friends means we think Rama, Sarama, Trijata, this person, that person. The way that nature has been taken as a friend, it's a very beautiful angle. Like how if a person says two, we say these two entities, not the gap between. But the gap is also important, which holds the two fingers. Like that, between a friend like Rama and Sarama, she has the nature flowing through. So she has all the angles covered in friendship circle. So that is so beautiful, and his question is also very nice. So much of affection and adamantly want to possess something might probably create trouble, whether it is animal or things or even persons. So that angle is also there. So it doesn't mean that we shouldn't have, we can have, but not overboarding on things is something I thought we can add, because that was a nice question. So I was thinking about it, what we can answer for it. Nice. Sitaram.
Sitaram, just just one discussion point on the Sakhya Bhava, the Mitra Bhava. Anna explained in the morning that Rama's Sakhya Bhava, which was so pure, how at every interaction it elevated the friend. The Trijata Brahmin, who was in Aparigraha Vrata, he respected that and he gave that as a gift. Similarly to Guha, he said, here is Sita, your friend. So he kind of removed the feeling, in the sense he was a low person, so that he elevated him, making Sita his friend. So that way he showed the right friendship of elevating the others. Shamji's paper said, removing the negative effects of Sakhya Bhava with the Dasa Bhava. So, but if you look at the Rama's Sakhya Bhava, it was elevating, and even Sugriva's pranks was arising out of his nature, the Vanara Cheshta. He did a lot of Vanara Cheshta in between, and it is basically natural stuff. So he tolerated to the extent possible. So whether really this Mitra Baba, which just comes and arises, does it have a negative feature at all? It's not having any negative feature. That's what Rama shows. In his Mitra Baba, he does not show any negative Baba. I just wanted to raise this as a discussion point. More so in this paper, it says that the negative effects of the Mitra Baba has to be removed with the Dasa Baba.
Eliminate the negative effects of Sakhya Bhava. That is not required because Sakhya Bhava, what is there? Sugriva's pranks need not be seen as negative at all. So he is talking from Rama's point of view, I think. Yes. If Rama says, he will be like this only. Rama talks in this way only. Yeah.
So the question is that in Rama's friendship, Rama doesn't have a negative value or virtue in his friendship. Probably in others' friendship, that might happen. Are there any negative effects of the same Mitra Bhava? That is your question. Yeah. Yes, there are negative effects in Mitra Bhava. But even though there are negative effects, there are more positive effects, and most of them are positive effects. I'll take the same example Gayatri ji took few minutes before. Because I like flight, I like to travel in a flight. I will travel in the flight. But there are many accidents that can happen in the flight. But more, what is happening more? You're just traveling safely. Most happening thing is positives. So negative effect of these can be pushed away. And slowly as those friends get closer, probably the negative effects can go away at all. That can also happen.
What I understood from your question is that are they negative at all? Okay. In Sakhya Bhava, we see with Sugriva few things. Are they negative at all? Why should they be called as a negative? Then some Dasi Bhava has to come and eliminate those things. That's the question. Answer is just in friendship. Okay. If two friends are moving with a great love together, who are truly equal, okay, these things are not negative. But in the context of Prabhu, in the context of Ramachandra Prabhu, you may call him as Bhagavan or great soul, okay, any great soul, not only with Rama, any great soul. When we behave in this way alone, then we may miss the wisdom in him. Okay, we may not take much from a friend. Okay, we may not take much from a friend. Even if you have to adhere, even if you have to listen to a friend, not only listen, in him everything is an education. His body language, his walking, his talking, okay, his way of eating, everything is education. So when we are moving with the Ramachandra kind of great soul, when we move as a friend alone, okay, we may miss a lot from him. That's a problem. Arjuna for a long time missed many things from Krishna. Only in the Mahabharata war, it got strike. Shishyasteham. Dasi Bhava has come. Shishyasteham sadimam tum prapannam. I am prapanna. I surrender myself to you. I am Shishya. Because that's the Swarupa of Krishna. We may think ourselves to be friend of Krishna or Rama. We can play with him. But reality is that we are Sishyas and he is Guru. That's a fact. Okay, that will get revealed because when there is a need, okay, we feel that he is our guide. When there is the need, it will come. Then only Krishna also opens up. Up to that time, he was behaving like a friend. Only in that context, Krishna opens and shows what he is. So that's the answer, I think.
Sitaram, very nice presentation, Champaka. I think from the morning we have been discussing about various facets of friendship and different features. One thing when I also got quite touched with that nature as a friend. In the morning we also saw Upakara Palam Mitram as one of the features of friendship. So the question is reciprocity. Reciprocity in the sense sharing. I mean, if you are a friend, you need to give, you need to also take. Is that an essential feature at all in friendship? Or because in this world we are also talking about, there's a new term called go giver. Earlier there used to be a term called go getters. Okay, somebody who just goes and gets things done. But the newer term is more about go giver. There can be some people who only give. Okay, so there might not be any expectation of reciprocity at all. So in the context of friendship from Ramayana, is reciprocity an important element of friendship at all? Are we seeing features which are beyond that? One example is nature by itself. I don't think, I mean, we take from nature. I don't think nature expects anything from us back. So, what is your take on that?
I don't think that is necessary in friendship. The same way Rama is giving Sugriva the kingdom, his wife, everything. Yes, Sugriva also gives his army, but Rama, to express that, he also says that he can alone destroy the whole army. The one who destroyed 14,000 Rakshasas in 1.5 hours can definitely destroy the whole army. But there's no doubt in it. So I don't think the friendships that are in Ramayana in general uh, are have reciprocities in necessity.
அதாவது இந்த மாதிரி கேட்டார் மாதிரி நேச்சர் வந்து ரெண்டு பக்கமும் இருக்கா அப்படின்னு. அதாவது எல்லா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்புமே ரெண்டு பக்கம் தான் இருக்கும். நம்ம வேதத்தில் பார்க்குற மாதிரி நேச்சருக்கு பெருசாக எதுவும் தேவையில்லை. பாரம் பிருத்திவீன பூமின்னு வருது. அதாவது பூமிக்கு பாரமே இல்லாமல் பூமியை மாத்தா மாதிரி ரசிச்சுட்டு இருந்தாலே அது பெரிய சக்கியம் அப்படின்னு தோணுது.
Sitaramji, I have a doubt regarding the previous question here, right? Reciprocity, whether you find our friendships are really beyond reciprocity or not. If you take the case with Sugriva, yes, it's true. Rama does tell Sugriva during when Vibhishana comes that I can destroy Ravana's whole army, Angulya Krena. I can do that. But the point is, Rama himself expects Sugriva to give something back. In Kishkinda Kanda, Rama expects Sugriva to give something back. It's almost like as if, we take Rama as an ideal, somebody we follow, a role model. And when, he himself enforces that in a friendship, to me, I think that reciprocity is something necessary to sustain any friendship, even with nature. I think reciprocity is there in nature. If you are truly friendly, if you consider nature to be your friend, you will give back to nature. It's not just going to be taking, is it?
See, I think there was a word beyond in his question itself.
Mhm.
He told, if are these friendships beyond reciprocities? He didn't ask, does these friendships have reciprocities? So it belongs to the friend. If Rama expects something from Sugriva, Sugriva will give him. Yes, that is a part of friendship. If some other person expects something from you, you're definitely going to give it. Especially when he has done something to you, you're definitely going to give that back. But another point that to be covered is that the friendships in Ramayana are beyond reciprocities, and not they don't have reciprocities.
Okay. What I feel is, at least, is that I don't think friendship can exist without reciprocity. Let me put it like that. So I don't see how friendship can be beyond reciprocity. I mean, the minute, to me at least, when you remove the act of, taking and giving back, then it ceases to be a friendship. There is no samana khyati there. There is no equal, giving and taking. And in that case, it becomes more of just giving, right?
Need not be.
Okay.
See, you take many things from the nature. Yes. You probably give not at the same time, after some time. See, in a friendship, it is not that you take and give. It's just not that. Not also that in a friendship, only one of the person is keep on giving, and the other person is taking. It's not common in any friendship. And the point is that the other friend to whom this person is giving, and this friend, if he expects this, probably the other friend can give back or give something else. But if this friend is not expecting, when this friend is in trouble, then that friend can give something. It need not be of the um, equal gifts. If Rama is giving kingdom to Sugriva, he gives the same kingdom to Rama. I mean, he gives the whole army to Rama. It means that he gives the same kingdom to Rama. It doesn't make any difference. But if probably taking some example as nature, if you're taking fruits, leaves, even stems as if you're taking all of them from nature, what do you give? You barely give love and water.
Can I try what she is trying to say? I can understand both the questions. Can I try it in a different word?
Sure.
What you are saying is right. In a friendship, there should be a give and take. There is a both side. And as you explained, Rama also wanting, he's asking Sugriva to give back. He's even sending a person to get it back. Therefore, correcting the course of Sugriva to be in the Dharma, Rama is asking. And Sugriva understands that. That's why Sugriva says, who am I to give back to Rama? What is giving back? He knows how to get everything done in a jiffy. So he understands Rama's, that is the ultimatum. And he says, I'm not a person to give back to Rama. And Rama doesn't depend on Sugriva to get anything. But Rama expects Sugriva not for his sake, but for Sugriva's sake. So she is saying, Rama doesn't want anything for himself. So he doesn't want any reciprocal. You don't need to give back to me. Just like how nature doesn't expect anything from us for its sake.
True.
But for our sake, nature expects us not to harm the nature. You might be able to understand it better now. So ultimately, Rama doesn't need anything. Beyond whatever I could get from anybody, I should be ready to give. Is the ultimate virtue of Rama, is what Champakaji is saying on. A mother or father may not ask a child to give back things to them. But they would definitely love if the child gives back, because that becomes a virtue for the child. If the child doesn't do it, the mother or father will make the child to do it. Obey the parents, get things, protect us. Beyond that normal mother and father, Rama is a person who doesn't need anything from any of us. He is already fulfilled person. But he will definitely expect Sugriva to come back and do his service. That is to correct Sugriva. So that angle she is standing and saying there is no need for any reciprocal things. But as you say, in a general relationship, yes, we have to give back. In a normal practical terms, we should probably give and take. The term she is talking is about the Ramayana's higher way of relationship. Sita doesn't expect anything from her friends. She would love to give. But if they are reciprocating means, that's good for them. So she will like that too. So these are the two ends of this ocean, I think. That's what I understand from her.
இப்போ சுக்ரீவன் கிட்ட ராமர் ஒரு பிரதிபலனா கேட்கல. ஐ மீன், ஐ டோன்ட் ஃபீல் ஹி ஆஸ் தட் வே. அது சீத்தையா இருக்கிறதுனால, சீத்தையின் பொருட்டு சீத்தையை திருப்பி வாங்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு காரணத்தினால ஹி அப்ரோச்சஸ் சுக்ரீவா. தட் இஸ் ஒன் திங். அண்ட் இன்னொன்று, அக்கா சொன்ன மாதிரி அவருக்காக அவர் கேட்கல. இட் வுட் பி தட் சுக்ரீவா டிரான்ஸ்கிரஸஸ் ஃப்ரம் ஹிஸ் ப்ராமிஸ். அவர் வந்து சீத்தையை மீட்டு தரேன், எந்த லோகமாக இருந்தாலும் போய் மீட்டு தரேன்னு வாக்கு கொடுக்குறாரு. ஸோ அந்த சத்தியத்தில் அவர் எப்படி நின்று எக்ஸாம்பிளாக இருந்தாரோ அதே மாதிரி சுக்ரீவனும் ஒரு ராஜா. ஸோ அகெயின் பிரஜைகளுக்கு ஒரு தப்பான உதாரணமாக போயிடக்கூடாதுங்கிறதுக்காக அகெயின் சுக்ரீவனை வந்து நிறுத்துறதுக்காக ஹி அப்ரோச்சஸ் அப்படின்னு தோன்றது. அண்ட் தென் ரெசிப்ரோகேஷனுக்கு வந்து ஐ திங்க் இட் டிபெண்ட்ஸ். சில பேர் மேபி தே எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் ரெசிப்ரோகேஷன் இருந்தால் தான் நான் ஃப்ரெண்டாக இருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு மேபி சில பேர் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். பட் இப்போ அண்ணா சொன்ன மாதிரி ஹனுமான் வந்து நல்ல ஃப்ரெண்ட் அப்படின்னா வாட் டஸ் ஹி எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் ஃப்ரம் சீதா? சீதா கிட்ட வந்து ஒரு அம்மாவாக பார்க்குறார், என்னுடைய சீதானே சொல்லிக்கிறார். ஸோ இந்த சக்கியபாவத்தில் தெர் இஸ் நோ எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் ஆஃப் ரெசிப்ரோகேஷன். அண்ட் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக வரும்னு தோன்றது. த அதர் பாயிண்ட் ஐ ஃபீல் இஸ் வென் சம்ஒன் இஸ் பீயிங் ஸோ கைண்ட் அண்ட் ஸோ ஆல்வேஸ் ஷவரிங் ஆன் யூ, ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நமக்கும் அந்த கொடுக்கணுங்கிற urge வந்துடும்னு தோன்றுது. சீதாராம்.
I attended a conference in Karnavati recently. Karnavati, you know? What is it? Ahmedabad. Okay. So there, some conference, very nice conference in Indus University. There, somebody said in a lecture, in early India, there was barter system. No, it cannot be called as barter system because in barter system, expectations will be there. This is a barter system without expectation. Then this has to be called as yajna system. Okay. So this friendship is yajna. So Grivara, that is why fire is there.